just baby, it's just baby, it's just you.
You know, there's something about this place that just feels so cozy, like home. Maybe it's the worn leather seats.
You and you. Yes.
Smell of booze lingering in the air, or perhaps it's the gorgeous magnolia and that beautiful voice pruning in the background. Hey, listen, whatever it is, it's got a way of making you just forget about the wasteland outside. Now, even if it's just for a moment. Let's head up and go chat with Charlie about another drink, huh?
Hey.
Nothing like a warm, old beer. Man, if only there was some local brewery or something that would open up so we can get some fresh drinks here in the Commonwealth. And whoa, what's this? There's a note attached to the bottom of my drink. Meet me in VIP. Think we can help each other. MACCREADY. MACCREADY. Does that name sound so damn familiar? Well, either way, pretty sure he's got some sort of reputation around here if his name is buzzing around in my head. So, why not? I can't refuse an offer like that.
Welcome home.
And since we got the free pass, let's head on over to VIP and talk to MACCREADY.
Yes.
Damn, doesn't look like much of a VIP. Guess this must be MACCREADY.
Look, pal, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
MACCREADY, that's why your name sounds so familiar. I ran into a couple of guys also willing to help. Winlock and Barnes, you ever heard of them?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the gunners.
Oh, the Gunners? That's like something that I don't really want to get involved in. You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about with all of this stuff. And, my friend, you're the one that asked me.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now, what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Hey, listen, buddy, you got that letter. You sent it to me. If you're looking to help protect some innocent settlers while we work to rebuild Outpost Zimonja, then I'm willing to pay. But all I can give you is my word, and I got caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Whoa! My friend MACCREADY, everything is negotiable, all right? Listen, 250, what do you say you take 200 and we call it even?
Drive a hard bargain. You just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
All right, MACCREADY. Thank you so much for your help. Let's head out to Outpost Zimonja, get back to work, helping reconstruct that settlement and bringing prosperity back to the Commonwealth. Man, another close one. Thanks, MACCREADY. It's a good thing that we asked you to help us. Sure can use all the help we can get over here. Let me tell you, meeting Rob MACCREADY was a stroke of luck in the Wasteland. Hiring him for extra protection Outpost Zimonja was the best decision I've made since stepping foot out of my own home settlement. It could have been curtains for the settlers here, or even for me, if it weren't for his expertise and firepower. We were on the brink, but with him by our side, we fortified our position. Guess Boomer still has some goons looking to avenge him or something. But it's not just about rebuilding anymore. I guess I see that now. It's also still about survival. Commonwealth is a dangerous place, and we need more than just good-hearted folks willing to hammer a nail. We need protectors like MACCREADY, people who will stand guard while we rebuild, ensuring that our efforts aren't snuffed out by raiders or mutants. We need to start thinking bigger, expanding the Wastelanders Reconstruction Union not just with builders, but with defenders too. I need to take some time to think on this new approach of mine. But I'm ahead of myself. Anyway, hey there, fellow Wastelanders. Welcome back to another thrilling episode of the Wastelanders Reconstruction Union. I gotta start by giving a massive shout out to each and every one of you who've been following along on this journey. Seriously, you guys are the true MVPs of the Wasteland. And a special shout out to all who checked out last week's episode where we kicked off the Zimonja Outpost build. Response has been nothing short of mind-blowing. I gotta take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for all the love and support you've shown. From the bottom of my irradiated heart, thank you. The feedback, the tips, the suggestions, they've been pouring in, and let me tell you, they're like gold dust in the Wasteland. A big shout out to 72 CMG for reminding me about those sneaky small wooden stairs stacking trick, and the fantastic tip for centering stairs. You're a true Wasteland genius. And I don't want to forget, and I hope I pronounced this right, YAKOSEI, YAK0SEI, regardless of how you pronounce that username, you are the master of console commands. You swooped in with the knowledge on how to disable those pesky lockers and wires. Seriously, you are a lifesaver. To all of you who've already hit that subscribe button, you're legends. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, because trust me, you don't want to miss what we've got in store for you here at the Wastelanders Reconstruction Union. All right, settlers of Outpost Zimonja, gather round. It is time to roll up our sleeves, dust off those blueprints, and get back to what we do best here. So the last time we laid the groundwork for our little haven, started off with the guest house providing shelter, the blacksmith just behind us to forge tools of survival, and the constabulary to help keep order in our growing community here at Outpost Zimonja. And would you look at that? I was talking about, trying to add some rocking chairs and stuff, and it looks like the settlers are already working hard to gather materials and scrap and just scavenging things to bring back to their community. So, but today marks the dawn of a new phase in our settlement's development. We're going to dive headfirst into the construction of the heart and soul of any thriving Wild West community. That is the saloon, where tales are spun as freely as the bottles are emptied. The general store, which hopefully one day will be stocked with the essentials to keep everyone here in this harsh wasteland going. And finally, an infirmary where the sick and wounded of the Outpost Zimonja can find solace and healing. I also want to make darn sure that we at least try to get started on work of the meeting house, because that's a really important thing to these settlers. It's where the ideas will be shared, the decisions will be made, and the bonds will be strengthened in this community. So let's grab our tools, let's rally our spirits, And let's build a home here for the settlers of Outpost Zimonja that'll stand the test of time in the Commonwealth wasteland. All right, let's take a look. Jumping into build mode, I want to give another shout out. Hi Everrain 7386. Definitely kept an eye out on things in my build mode. I was having trouble with Workshop Rearranged. Took a look at a few of my videos. It wasn't working in like the earlier videos. I had it there, but now working here. Must have had something up with the load order. So thank you so much to Hi Everrain 7386. Shouting out for all the support. I love the little community we got growing here. I'm having some issues with the constabulary. I got rid of, like I said, I got rid of the wires here. I actually might have deleted a few clouds or something as well because I couldn't find the wires. And we got rid of the lockers, but I still have some clipping issues and stuff. But I think I'll take a look at that later. For now, let's get to work on our saloon. I know a lot of people in the comments are saying, basically, Matt, for the love of God, use place everywhere. And I'm not going to lie. I hate to disappoint. I don't want to. It's not that and you know what? It's not a never say never sort of situation. Believe me. I might jump into it eventually, but for now, I'm kind of digging. Digging's the wrong word. I just don't want. Doesn't need that much room. I just don't want the clipping issues. I'm somewhat new to mods. I've never really used mods in the past. I've always really built in vanilla, and so I think something I'm worried about with place everywhere or place anywhere is just some of those clipping issues that you can run into if things aren't attached properly. Is that a little too close? No, I mean, listen. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to move it over any more than I have to. We'll start grabbing from this. So, at least for now, I'm not going to use place anywhere. We're just going to take it kind of one step at a time. Oh my gosh, this is where people would complain that I'm not using place anywhere because this is not clipping. So we're hitting this rough patch. The terrain is super, super high here at Outpost Zimonja. So, well, this just doesn't make sense. There we go. So, again, thank you so much for suggestions, support. I know it would potentially make things easier, and it's coming together. It's coming together. Don't you worry about a thing. We're loving where it's going so far, and I appreciate the support, but I'm gonna back off from place anywhere just for now. And just stick with what I've got. So let's take a look here at what would be our saloon. Let's get some. See, so here we go. So, aha! See what I mean? See? There's that stacking. They stack on top of each other. So let's take a look at what that would look like here. Yeah. So they can stack right on top and kind of extend. So the step gets a little bit longer, I guess, almost like a platform, which is actually not really a bad thing. I kind of like the look there. So let's stick with that. There we go. Okay. And so this is going to be our saloon. So let's start building some walls here. How open of an arch, or sorry, how open of a doorway do we want? Now, this is I don't want the corners. We are, however, really running into some odd some odd ground here. Yeah. We're running into some odd ground here because everything is such this, it's just a huge hill. It's like, what can we build up here? Like, why did Bethesda leave this awkward terrain for us to build on? Not 100% sure how or exactly how I want to use that terrain, but for now, it's just going to have to be exactly what it is. Do I want... I haven't used this piece yet. But I think I would like a more open... I like keeping it open. You know, having this open look and feel to walking into all of these places. So let's head over and grab more of a open arch or open doorway. No. Kind of going for... I think I like this look. I think I like this look of this wall. Like, so, right, just coming back over here. Instead of... This is more of a closed-off doorway. I don't necessarily want a doorway. I just kind of want... This is considered an interior wall, but I just want to walk in. Just want there to be a space just to walk right in. I think you're like, this is like some tables by... there's going to be some weird clipping because that's not supposed to necessarily fit on there like that. That's okay. And here we can just get some regular walls. I say regular, but, you know, just plain wood walls, nothing fancy. Be a few walls to like hang up some nice artwork. See, this is where people are going to be like, Matt, place anywhere for crying out loud, but just not yet, not yet. Just hear me out. Okay, I'm using kind of like this, these plywood type of, looking beams because, listen, I think a lot of fights and stuff might go down, and does it really need to be the most sturdy walls that we're putting up here at the saloon? Right? Well, let's add a little texture. Here we go. And I don't think we need windows. I don't think people need to really be looking inside. Like, what's going inside the saloon? There's children that are going to be living here. So, got this dirt mound that's right here, which is kind of a bummer, but that's totally okay. Is there another wall? No, see, these walls are a little too on the nice side. I don't want walls that are too nice. I will go with this one, right? You can kind of see through. And again, the blacksmith, right? Working with a lot of metal. We had a lot of chain link fence from when we dismantled it from the raiders. So let's take a look. Yep. Kind of what I'm picturing, right? Just like an open thing. There's a really cool saloon sign that I want to use that I'm hoping works. And I think we can cover this up because we're going to put a bar here. So, oh, where is it? I meant to take a look. Hold on. I meant to take a look before hand so I can find it. So under bar, got a really cool it might be under not creative clutter, which is a really cool mod. It's how I did a lot of the decorating at the farmer's market. Might have been here. Furniture, decoration, power, defense, resources. Oh no, maybe it's power. Oh, it might have been here. Crafting vendors, cooking other vendors. Yeah, this is it. So this is really cool. These are like these corner bars, and this right here reminds me exactly what a saloon, right, should look like. So, oh, these are the exact same thing. Right? This is just two different bars. Do we, like... But I don't think they snap. Like, they shouldn't even snap. No, they don't snap. So, let's put this... Let's put this here. Oh, they don't need that much room behind the bar. Yeah. Let's see. That looks good. Right? More room for patrons. And I'm not 100% sure what would look good there in terms of just connect. I actually doubt anything would connect to it, right? Or anything would snap to it. But I think that's okay for now, right? And this will be exactly where oh, this is really cool. I like this. I like this. It's got like little taps, little kegs and stuff like that. It's even got a couple of beers and glasses right here for decoration. So we'll be able to extend this out. We're going to throw in a few tables. We got a window seat here. Let's throw up a couple of walls. You know what? Oh, that still glitches out like that. God, that's going to bother the living daylights out of me. So, what if we... Oh, nope. Dog meat, please. Dog meat. What if we move this just for a second? Right? We don't need any floor under there. And... move this. Right? Because we did this before, too. We don't need... Right? The stairs and stuff will help support this. And what we can do is we can just add in a half floor. And voila, that will fix that ugly glitching that was going on. Oh, dog meat, you're playing in the wrong... No, it's okay. It'll run that way because it'll match this here. And then buddy, please move. You are absolutely in the way. Oh no, the stairs are in the way. Nope, they're not. And dog meat's not in the way either, apparently. So that's not good. That's not good. Oh no. Get out of there, pal. Get out of there. Oh no. Okay. How do we help dog meat? I'm a little worried about our buddy. Right now he's the only worker here at the... I need him to move. Oh boy, he's just not moving. Oh, there he goes. Quick. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, so we have our little extended porch. That's okay. That looks good. We've got a few ways that if we really want to make it different, let's add these flat caps. It's kind of hideous, and I'm kind of here for it. Throw that there. The sun is setting, and of course the sun always sets in the wrong direction. Well, no, not the wrong direction, but it's just the way our Wild West town is facing. I feel like we got some window seats. I wonder if I should have this closed off. I should have this opened up. Let's put this just here for now. And then let's see what it looks like. What kind of roof do we want? Not I haven't been like the biggest fan of the flat roof, but maybe we want to like... Oh, these cloth roofs would be, I mean, kind of fun. That's different. Oh, no, this is flat. Oh, no, it's not that flat. That's interesting. It's definitely a modded piece. I see what they're going with here. And then we could get something flat in the middle. Or maybe two pieces would meet. What does that look like? And then, of course, what does that look like for us to put something on the side? Oh, that's like... div cool? Not gonna lie. It's different than anything else I've been doing. And then, but these pieces won't fit. Yeah, it's too small. Oh, no, never mind. I take that back. We could do something like this. There's got to be another one. Yeah. Wait, that's weird. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this one better. The one we just put up. That can be kind of cool. It's definitely different. You know what I mean? It's definitely different than anything else we've done. Now, the key or the kick, it doesn't look like it exactly. Oh, no, there it goes. Maybe it just moved a little bit. Now, the key is it going to connect to this inner wall here? Well, let's take a look. Cracks me up. It cracks me up. I'm telling you. Before you... Oh, here we go. I had the wrong piece. I was going to say, before you all go telling me, oh, place anywhere, place everywhere. I know. Just not ready for it yet. Not ready to graduate there yet. Love the snapping. Nice. Very cool. It's just a different look, and it's just like, we're just experimenting with new ideas. So we've got a roof up, and I think I kind of, union contract's coming to a close, right? Our union day is coming up. I think I kind of like this open too, right? Yeah, we don't need it open on this side for sure. We want it. Oh, it has a little bit of that metal. You know what? That's okay, though. It adds a tiny bit of different look or texture to it. But I love the openness. Now, before we call it a night, there is a saloon sign. Where is it going to fit on this structure that we made? That might be my problem. Wall decorations, posters, miscellaneous. Is it under miscellaneous here? Might be. Let's take a look. Maybe not. I found this really cool. Is it? Nope. Found this really cool saloon stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Oh, that's awesome. It's like a whip and a hat and stuff. Oh, is there a gun belt? That's kind of cool. Okay. So, let's move this wall out of the way. Oh my gosh, it got real dark on us. So, here's the big one. Doubt we're going to be able to stick it up on the roof. Again, you're going to all say place everywhere. But I've got my ways. We've got our ways. We don't have to tinker with this now. So we'll figure that out. But that saloon sign is going to go up. But not going to go up tonight. Why? Because it's time for bed. I mean, look how dark it is. You can barely see anything. So, Dogmeat and I are going to call it a night. We're going to pick up the work right here at Outpost Zimonja first thing tomorrow morning. Good morning, Wastelanders. We are back right on time. Punch that ticket. We are on the clock. And as you can see, bam, that's not bad. That's not bad. I know it's not perfect, but it looks pretty good. Some of the settlers helped me last night, and something that I noticed actually when doing this was these are straw. This is a straw roof. I was not planning on using a straw roof, but you know what? It's not like you can see it from the ground. It's pretty cool, but you know, we'll see. But today we're going to start working on the general store, as well as a quick small infirmary, and then hopefully start constructing our meeting house, which I think is gonna, I'm liking the idea now of our landscape and how it's a hill, because the meeting house should be higher up, right? You should be looking down at the, oh my gosh, what a terrible fog. All right, so let's talk and fix the weather at the same time. So the meeting house should be looking down at the village. I feel like it should be at the highest point. And Outpost Zimonja is a small settlement, so it's, you know, I mean, it's not going to be the largest hill, so it's all good. It looks great, and I think having it towards the top will build it into that crevice. Oh, crevice is the wrong word, but we'll build it into those rocks and boulders. All right, let's clear the weather up, get rid of this fog. The saloon is looking all right. I also did some, we did some changes. I completely blocked off the workbench. It's not like we really need to access it. And then I moved the jail cell to one larger jail cell, and I figured here is where like the office of the sheriff can be, and maybe over here is his deputy, right? And then this is the way in. Perfect. Looking good.
Got a dangerous look about you.
I'm not dangerous, but you know who's got a dangerous look about him? There he is, our hero. Let's all celebrate MACCREADY for being here. Because Raiders are still after Outpost Zimonja. It is wild. All right, let's get started. We got rid of our little makeshift road here. We'll store this, and we are going to need a bed because people are probably upset. How many beds do we have? No, we have 4 beds and 4 people. There's no water, but we'll get there. All right, so let's add in a small general store. I'm thinking for the general store, thinking of like an outside, like kind of under some awnings is the wrong word. Seriously, lady? You don't have better things to do? Yeah, we are really getting high. So I think it's gonna be rather interesting how we construct this. So I wanted it to be a straight line, and I don't think it should be anymore. So let's see. I think we might have to pull it out a little bit further. We might have to pull it out just a little bit further. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's see if this works. I want to add in... No, not prefabs. I want to add in like... kind of like a stall. I wish I... Oh, this is a nice one. Oh, I think I've used this one before. But yeah, like something that has a roof. One. Let's get a different one. The roof line is kind of funny how it doesn't necessarily work. That's okay. Let's see what this looks like for a moment. That doesn't go too far into it. You know what? Oh, it grabs too much. Okay. Let's move it over. let's move. Did I grab? Nope, that's a new one. So what I'm trying to do is shift it in a way where it feeds into the ground, but we don't lose too much of the ground. That makes sense. I still don't think that's gonna... Let's see if I can grab this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, I think that's okay. I think it's okay. So, let's see. The floor is all there. Then we can put some stilts or something on here. It's just, can't really move it further back. The space is so dead back here. Unless... Oh, I have a nice idea. You know what? Let's just scrap this. Let's just scrap this. Let's build it high. Okay? That's a nice idea. And I have never really done anything like that before. So, let's see if we can't get in some stairs. Let's go to grab some stairs. What would this look like? If we built up, right? And like, let's start building. So I don't think this will connect well. Oh yeah, it does. It goes into the ground. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's definitely going to be higher up, but it gives it a really interesting, I think it gives it an interesting look. We'll put some stands on it to make it look like it's not floating entirely. And then we'll grab what we originally had. We're too small of a platform. Walked right through the stairs. This might come out a little... Let's just see what it looks like. It might come into... a little too close, but we can throw a window up. Right? Because we have like almost like a second story type of look to it. That's not bad. That's not bad. It doesn't crash in at all. And so this is my idea, right? Just kind of like... We'll put a roof over this, but, you know, maybe here's the vendor... You know, here's a shelf, here's some shopping, here's a shelf, some shopping, really small little store that sells just your basic goods and needs. So let's cap off these spots here. Add a little texture. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, in terms of a roof, you definitely need a roof. Like, no, there's no doubt about it. So let's grab a roof, because I was like thinking maybe, maybe no roof, but it looks kind of silly without one. Let's get one of those thick ones that really give it some lift. Let's use this sheet. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Right? And I wonder if there was a cap. Is there a cap that has more of a like a window look that is not a corner. No, I don't. No, they're just flat. The flat end caps don't have like a windowed look. I guess that's the closest that you would get to it. That's all right. So real quick little general store. Now, I know there's gap fillers. So we definitely got some advice from some incredible commenters and followers so far of the series who was trying to explain that with Workshop Rearranged, you're able to find... Oh, here we go. Supports. Yeah, they were absolutely right. It's kind of awesome. So a free place support, wall support, large supports, column and beams. This is really, really, really cool. So now we can add some support. And I wonder if do they snap? Oh my gosh, and they snap. This is incredible. Oh, awesome. Let's kind of want it here. Oh, no. No. Oh my gosh, when I'm looking in a different direction. You know what? And let's just use... Oh, the round one is kind of cool too, but nothing's really rounded. It still adds some nice texture, but... So awesome. So awesome. Does it fit here? Or is this just too low? This might just be too low. Don't get greedy, Matt. Don't get greedy. That looks good. That looks good. Let's grab a larger one. I think, yeah, that one's too short. Boom. So cool. That's cool. You know what we can do? Oh, that's cool. Cool. I said cool like 12 times. I know, but I'm still like in awe. Oh, there's still, this is not what I want. Yeah, columns and beams. Do I want to add one here? Oh, let's just take a look at what it looks like. Yeah, I kind of like that. I guess I could have used the two. No, you know what? That doesn't make sense either because this already has the beam there, right? And we don't need to add any more space. So what we'll do is let's grab... Oh, this is too short. Let's grab this one and work our way back down over here. Oh, it goes into... That's all right. And... Yes! Yes! Oh, I can't tell you how, I don't know, like excited I am that this works. Am I out of the build area? Might be. Might be. Yup. Out of the build area. Is 2 overkill? Like, do we even need to? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think it makes sense. This is awesome. Awesome. All right, so we have our saloon. We have our quick little market. Right? Nice little look of the roofs. I mean, we're looking at the rooftops, but that's okay. You know what? I think I actually want to switch. No. Do I want to switch? I kind of want to switch these two. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Because this, I mean, we might even switch this one out later too. Who knows? But it's like right now, that's just looking overlooking roofs. This has a little bit of like more of a view, and we'll see like, you know, the overpass and maybe the meeting house. And, you know, there you go. Nice. And this is where the stall will go. This is where the person would work. Simple, small shop selling goods. I don't want anyone to fall over. Oh, it blocks the stairs, though. They have smaller ones? Yeah, it like really blocks the stairs. Maybe we should get larger stairs. No, I think it's fine. If we're being honest, I think it's okay. A ramp would be cool too, but no. I think we're good. Cool. All right, infirmary. Oh no, we don't have room for our meeting. Oh man, we really ran out of room. Maybe the infirmary can go back here? Uh-oh. People at Outpost Zimonja are not going to be happy with us. We ran out of room real fast. I think I was a little too liberal with the size of some of these buildings. We're going to make it work, though. We're going to make it work. I got an idea. Let's head into our meeting house. So with the meeting house, let's look at the warehouse section. Doesn't have to be anything large. Let's go back as far as we can with it. We're going to build into the rock. So let's put that there for a moment. Let's see how far back we can go without, you know, like, for example, we might not be able to put a wall there, you know what I mean? Floor fits. No, but the wall won't. Nope. So let's not get ourselves into too much trouble with this. We ran out of room real fast here at Outpost Zimonja. I got an idea. Still going to make this work. We do need that infirmary. Really into the rocks. We're going to have to build up a little bit higher, I think, just to make sure we can get a wall in there. Yeah, we don't want the rocks going through the floor on this one. Let's make sure we can get a wall here. Doesn't have to be this wall per se. Okay, as long as we can get two walls here. All right, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just going to leave these walls up for now. And yeah, okay. Let's keep going with the floor. Meeting house doesn't have to be anything huge. Nothing big. I think a little bit longer. So, all right. So we got this great idea. Let's see. Oh, they're facing the wrong direction. Gosh, you know what? That is. Comments below. Does that bother you? Does it bother you when the floor... You're a builder in Fallout. Would that annoy you as much as it's annoying me? If the floor's panels aren't facing the same direction? Alright, hopefully these are going into the ground. Yes, they are. Alright, so there is the foundation of our meeting house. Fantastic. We're going to have to... The infirmary might have to be a walk. I had a fun idea. Not a fun idea, but I had a neat idea for the infirmary. Almost like a makeshift tent, so to speak. I don't really think it goes with the Wild West theme, but... That's okay. This looks awesome. Should I move it? No, I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it. So... Don't think we need any sort of windows. Let's head over to walls. No, I don't. Do we need windows in a meeting house? I don't think so. I'll show you. I might put them in the front. But let's add a tiny bit of, just a small bit of whatchamacallit, texture to our walls, so they're not exactly the same everywhere. We'll add these half glass to the front. Just looking in. Yeah, we got this. No, there's half. That's not it. Here we go. Put this one here. We'll do the other one here. Brilliant. Then just a simple... Oh, is there a bigger doorway? Kind of hoping for a bigger doorway. A modded... Maybe there's got to be a bigger doorway. Oh, yeah, there's that. But you have to attach the two together. I could makeshift my own doorway by putting the two broken ones up. I do that a lot. Like this. That doesn't make it that much bigger. All right. You know what we'll do? See what it looks like if we leave it empty. All right. So let's throw some stairs. Gap fillers. Oh, yeah. These gap fillers are awesome. They're in a few different places, but it looks like this gap filler is a plank. Does this kind of like make like a... You snap the... Oh, cool. Almost like... I don't know how it fills that gap, but it's almost like a... You're changing like the frame. Like a foot... The foot frame, like a molding. That's kind of gave me that idea. Like if I want to like design like a fancy house or something like that, maybe you can straight do like different moldings and stuff. All right. We're going to need some bigger stairs than this though, people. So let's head over to our G2M mods. Have some nice big stairs right here. Oh, they're not long though. Or are they long? I can't remember. No, they're not long. Oh, these aren't... I mean, these are pier stairs, so they're not long enough. I bet you these stack. We try it? One. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Talk about... Oh, but I bet you... Is that crazy? I mean, is that crazy? That is really intimidating. Let's take a look. It's like, okay. Wow, look at those snares, huh? I think I kind of like it, though. Like, I think I kind of like it. Let's add the roof and see what happens, you know? I think I kind of like this. Those are some stairs. But there, I mean, there was no problem getting through the path. You know what I mean? I walked up it, no issues. So the settlers shouldn't have any issues either. I mean, the assumption. All right, let's get some. That's miscellaneous roofs, glass roofs, wood roofs. Here we go. You can get really fancy with these roofs, but I always mess up the angles. So let's make sure I don't mess up the angle. So this connects nice. This connects nice. Yeah, this is perfect. We've got this half piece, so we're going to have to figure out something with that. And there's... Is it part of walls? There's usually like a connection. Is it a gap filler? Everything's now reordered with workshop rearranged, which is awesome. I'm just not used to it, is all. Where are those, like, triangular... Oh, here we go. Now, what do we do about this? Do they have half roofs? This might have just botched that whole idea for me. Kind of interesting that they don't when they have half pieces, you know? Could be like an overhang. Right? Like it overhangs. Kind of silly. It might just do the trick, though. These don't fit above. All right, you know what? We'll figure that out, but so far this looks pretty good. A good place for everyone to meet. Opened up. I guess a way to fix it would just be to create a full wall with a doorway, but let's see what we do. So for now, though, I think let's take a little quick tour. We managed to get up. What? Oh, there's a mini nuke just laying here from the attack earlier. Pick that up before it gets set off by accident. All right, MACCREADY, the settlers here. Things are looking pretty good. All right, everybody. It's sun seems to be going down. Me and these settlers are going to have to, maybe do some hunting and grab some food because we don't even have a kitchen or anything to work at. So thank you so much once again for joining me here on the Wastelanders Reconstruction Union. We've hired some help with Robert MACCREADY. Dogmeat has been one heck of an employee, and these settlers finally are starting to feel a little bit more safe the more we construct Outpost Zimonja. Thank you so much again for all of you who have commented and really helped make this channel kind of like explode over these past couple of weeks. I'm loving the work I'm doing here in Fallout 4 and the Wastelanders Reconstruction series. Don't forget, I am live every Tuesday night over here on YouTube, as well as my Twitch channel, MKen10. You guys can follow me over on Twitter or X at MKen10 as well. And don't be too shy, right? Leave a comment. Check out the other videos that are going up. I'm finishing up my Frothy Tankard Tavern at Tavern Master series, and we'll be starting something new as well on Fridays. So give it a look-see. Guys, it's been real. Talk to you in the next one.